Okay, so we had a very big day for metals in general today: gold, silver, platinum, even palladium. So we'll start on the gold chart. This is the monthly chart going back all the way to 1980. So this is really taking a look at that 8-year cycle that people always talk about. So you think about an 8-year cycle, this is a monthly chart. That would be exactly 96 months from low to low. We know, of course, though, that cycles aren't exact. And so you can see there was a 102-month cycle, 97, 96, 92. And this most recent one was actually relatively short at 86. Maybe that means we had a longer one to balance it out. We are currently in month 72 of this 8-year cycle, and you can see I've labeled this tentatively as the peak, which was our peak last August at month 56. It's entirely possible if this bullish move continues. You can see we've already made a new high on the monthly chart, which is very bullish. Maybe we get a peak. You can see here we peaked on month 85. So maybe we get a very bullish cycle like that. We continue to move up this year. We'll have to see. But again, we also might get a longer cycle. So maybe it's longer than 96 months. Maybe it's more like 100, 105, 100, 110. So if we zoom into the daily chart, we can see we made a new high on day 25, which is what is causing that new monthly high. And on the weekly chart, this looked like it was potentially an ICL, but then you had this sort of ugly candle. Now with this bullish move, it's entirely possible that this was your ICL here on week 18, and this is not actually week 23. That would make this week 5, week 5 from the ICL. So we'll have to see. Moving on to silver, this is the one that kind of puts a bit of a fly in the ointment almost. I mean, I don't. The cycle count can just be off, obviously, but you can see we're only in week 16 here, and if this was potentially an ICL, that would actually be week 11. So it's entirely possible that we are going to just get a 26, 27 week cycle that we've been having, and we're just going to make that high maybe like week 20, right? I always say a few big green candles can change a bearish chart to very bullish. So you imagine we have continuation next week. We break above this high easily. That only puts us at week 17, and we have a couple more up weeks. We could easily make a new high even above here. I mean, we'll have to see one day at a time. Similar to gold, silver made a new high on the daily chart, which is causing that new monthly high, causing the bullishness. I mean, this is an incredibly bullish kind of move. And then quickly we'll look at platinum and palladium, because again, they seem to be almost confirming the move. So you'll see platinum is, on day 24 making a new high for the cycle as well. And palladium, not quite, well, yeah, it did make a new high, just slight above here and then kind of pull back. We'll see how that develops. And that means our favorite friend, PLG, Platinum Group Metals, actually had a nice day, which I think actually created some bullishness on the weekly chart. Yep, you can see here on week 16. I mean, we'll have to see if this holds, but this has been promising. 2 more days left to the close of the week. We'll have to see if we close out with strength. But so far, looking promising.